6-year-old boy had to testify against his own mother. Amanda Lewis was a single mother who worked as a nursing assistant at a local clinic, and she lived in Esto, Florida with her 7-year-old daughter Adriana and 6-year-old son AJ. Adriana was described as energetic, outgoing, and always smiling. She loved the attention and could light up an entire room. But AJ was much quieter and he preferred to keep to himself. On August 8th of 2007, Amanda returned home from work very tired and wanted to take a short nap before taking the kids out shopping for school supplies. On that specific day, it was a very hot day and Adriana and AJ wanted to get into their pool, but Amanda told them no since they were going to be leaving soon. Short time later, AJ walked in the home to tell his mother that Adriana was in the pool. At first, Amanda thought he meant that Adriana was playing near the pool, but as she looked outside, she saw that AJ was reaching his hands inside of that pool. She quickly ran outside and found Adriana floating face down. Amanda immediately pulled her daughter out from the pool and called 911, begging dispatchers for help because her daughter wasn't breathing. Emergency responders rushed to the home and Adriana was rushed to the hospital, and the doctors fought to save her life for over an hour, but she ended up passing away. Police initially believed that this was just a tragic accident. The pool ladder had been placed into the shed, so maybe Adriana just fell into the water and was unable to get out, and the case was closed. That was until AJ started talking, not to the police, but to his grandfather, and he stated that his sister's death was not an accident. According to him, Adriana was playing with a window cleaner, making a mess, and this made their mother really upset, so she grabbed Adriana, threw her in the pool, and held her underwater. When police interviewed AJ, he told the same story, but then things started to change. He stated that he was inside when it happened, then he stated he was outside by a tree and he saw everything that happened. So they were trying to figure out if AJ was even telling the truth. As police were digging deeper, they went inside of the home and they could smell the strong urine smell coming from the kids' room. There was no sheets on their beds, the house was a mess, and there was no toys in sight. 1 month after Adriana's death, Amanda was arrested and charged with murder. Since the only witness to this crime was AJ, he had to testify against his own mother, which resulted in him bursting into tears. AJ testified that his mother threw Adriana into that pool and held her underwater, and he even made a drawing of where everyone was standing on that specific day. The defense stated that AJ couldn't be trusted because he kept changing his story around. Mind you, he was only 6 years old at the time. But prosecutors presented evidence that would support his claims. Then came testimony from Amanda's coworkers, and they stated that Amanda was so frustrated with Adriana that she wanted to unalive her because she couldn't take it anymore. Amanda stated that she did tell them that, but she didn't really mean it. Just a few hours later, they reached a verdict, and Amanda was found guilty of first-degree murder of her 7-year-old daughter and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Years later, AJ stands by his testimony and states that he told investigators exactly what he saw. Today, AJ has changed his name and he is now working as a firefighter.